David. To my betrothed, this day, our wedding day, means everything to me. I still can't believe I get to marry such a kind, thoughtful, fun, and handsome man. Whew. Thank you for choosing me. You are the light of my life. I can't wait for the rest of our lives together and every moment in between. Love, Kiki. Let me be the first to welcome everybody officially to David and Katelyn's Honky Tonk Hoedown. You know, Katelyn and I, we spent a lot of time talking about what kind of wedding we wanted to have. And what we kept coming back to was that we really love bringing people together. And so we said, screw it, let's bring everyone out here to Arizona for a 3-day boondoggle. But with that being said, we love you all. Thank you so much. Let's have a couple of beers and let's party. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Coming in high, won't stop. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Ready or not? Coming in high, won't stop.
Okay, so firstly, I want to acknowledge our bride and groom for putting on such a spectacular wedding weekend. Katelyn and David, I love being your third wheel and having the front row seat to your relationship. You're playful, you're supportive, and you're a team. You're the type of couple that makes single people hopeful and married people inspired. And as the years pass, the butterflies and adrenaline will fade, but something softer and more intentional will emerge. Growing old together does not mean becoming boring, but rather getting really, really weird. David, I hope you enjoy growing old with Katelyn as much as I have loved growing up with her. She's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of human, and I know you're going to have the most amazing life together. So cheers to the bride and groom. I'm wishing you a lifetime of belly laughs, tender moments, and competitive board games.
After reading David's version of how we met on our wedding website, a lot of you had the same question. When are we going to hear Katelyn's side of the story? Because while David remembers destiny calling and something about speaking to God, I remember thinking, who is this guy and why is he so sure that he's charming? And somehow, after decades of near misses and almost fates, I was finally ready to open my heart. Because that's who David is. Under the charm, the confidence, the cleverness, he's the kind of man who means it when he says, I'll wait. The kind of man who never needed to be convinced of us. And that's, I think, what makes this feel like fate. Or magic. Or just two people who were always going to find each other eventually.
Today marks one of life's most meaningful moments, when two people choose one another fully and intentionally. The love of Katelyn and David is one rooted in deep friendship, trust, and a sense of home. And in a world that moves really fast, this kind of connection reminds us of what really matters. Katelyn and David, your relationship is a testament to a love that heals, that celebrates, and that plays. Your meeting may have been destined, but your love is a choice, one that's built on courage, trust, and the commitment to choose each other every single day. And today, you get to make that promise to each other again.
Katelyn, we're an hour and a half away from go time. I'm a little bit nervous. because I think I'm gonna see you and absolutely melt, because I know you're gonna look so beautiful. But it feels like my whole life's been leading up to this moment. Here we are. I can't wait to marry you. Oh man, you look so cute. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Can you do a little spin? Oh my gosh. I vividly remember the first moment I saw you. Your green eyes pierced me like a sign from a higher power. Those eyes and the immaculate soul that sits behind them have pierced me ever since, cutting more deeply and more perfectly each day I get to spend with you. And now today, I finally get to call you mine. Katelyn, I vow, first and foremost, to always love you, deeply, wholly, truly, with the might of all my being. I vow to always be supportive, to be your biggest advocate, to always be in your corner and no one else's. I vow to grow up with you, to grow old with you, to always be there when you wake up, coffee in hand, ready to take on the day. Baby, together we can conquer the world. You are my best friend, my home, and I promise to love you until my last breath.
This moment is one I've wondered about throughout my life. And now that I'm here, standing across from you, I can confidently say that it is far exceeding all of my expectations. That's the thing about loving you. It has far exceeded every expectation I had of what I thought love could feel like. And being loved by you, it's like being wrapped in a warm hug. You said something to me early on in our relationship that has stuck with me. I was feeling overwhelmed and scared about opening up my heart. And you said to me in the calmest voice, "It's okay, baby. It's love. It's messy sometimes." And that's the thing about love. It's not always perfect, but doing love with you and building this beautiful life together, I couldn't have dreamed it better. Of all of the days I've lived, the best ones have been with you, and I look forward to more love, more laughter, and all the beautiful mess to come.
With the love and support of everyone here, I now pronounce you husband and wife. And David, you may kiss your green-eyed goddess.
Now, Katelyn has kissed a few frogs in her time, but each frog helped her understand what it is she wanted and didn't want in a partner, which led her to her prince, David. We are excited to welcome David and his family into our family. We're looking forward to creating many memories together. So to Katelyn and David, many years of happiness together. Love you both.
To David, a man who's always been selective, strategic, and maybe just a little picky. And to Katelyn, the one who finally met his very high bar and still made him work for it anyways. Cheers to patience, persistence, and the perfect match.
David is our fourth kid. And yes, by the time you get to number 4, you think you've seen it all. But David always managed to surprise us. He's made us proud every step of the way. But nothing has made us prouder than seeing the man he has become since he's met Katelyn.
Tonight, we raise a glass of love, faith, and a perfect timing for the two of them. It couldn't have been better from the start. We love you both.